Hello, you watching this video right now. Maybe you clicked out of curiosity. Or maybe because this topic touches on something you've been silently struggling with. Whatever the reason, I want you to know that you are not alone. We're talking about a problem that affects millions of men around the world, but few have the courage to discuss openly. Erectile dysfunction, or as many know it, the difficulty in maintaining an erection firm enough for satisfactory intercourse. Before we continue, I want to ask you to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This helps us bring this information to more people who need to hear it. And believe me, there are many. Did you know that recent studies show that more than 45% of men experience some degree of erectile dysfunction? That means that nearly 1 in 2 men has experienced or will experience it at some point in their lives. And what's even more surprising is that it's not just a problem for older men. More and more young men in their 30s and even 20s are reporting difficulties when it comes to getting it up. And what does this have to do with your diet? Much more than you might think. Let's talk about something that is probably part of your daily diet and could be sabotaging your performance in bed without you even realizing it. But first, let me ask you, have you ever felt anxious before an intimate encounter? That fear of not being able to live up to expectations, of disappointing your partner. This constant worry creates a terrible vicious cycle. You become anxious, which impairs your performance, which increases your anxiety for the next time, and so on. I understand this situation perfectly. I know countless cases of men who have gone so far as to avoid relationships altogether for fear of humiliation. Men who have begun to doubt their own masculinity, who have seen their relationships slowly deteriorate while trying to hide the problem or pretend it doesn't exist. The psychological impact is devastating. Our research shows that 78% of men with this problem suffer from low self-esteem, and 45% develop symptoms of depression. These are alarming figures, but understandable. Our culture still strongly associates virility with the ability to get and maintain an erection. Now let's talk about food. You probably consume processed foods rich in sugar, trans fats, and preservatives on a daily basis. These foods directly affect your blood circulation, causing inflammation in your blood vessels and reducing blood flow throughout your body, including, yes, you guessed it, to your penis. Scientific studies prove that a diet rich in ultra-processed foods is directly linked to an increase in cases of erectile dysfunction. These foods raise bad cholesterol levels, increase blood pressure, and compromise the health of blood vessels, which are essential for a firm and lasting erection. But it's not just processed foods that may be hurting your performance. Excessive alcohol consumption, soft drinks, and even certain types of red meat high in hormones may be affecting your hormone levels, especially testosterone, which is critical for male sexual function. The good news is that, contrary to what many people think, in most cases erectile dysfunction can be treated. And I'm not talking about drugs with worrying side effects or invasive procedures. I'm talking about natural approaches that treat the root cause of the problem, not just the symptom. First, it is essential to understand how an erection works. Many men don't know this, but an erection is a vascular event. It happens when the blood vessels in the penis dilate, allowing more blood to flow into the corpora cavernosa. This blood becomes temporarily trapped, causing the rigidity characteristic of an erection. Therefore, anything that compromises your vascular health can affect your erections. This is where the importance of proper nutrition comes in. Foods rich in antioxidants, such as red fruits, dark green vegetables, and nuts, can significantly improve the health of your blood vessels. These foods fight inflammation and help reduce oxidative stress, which is one of the main culprits of erectile dysfunction. Another crucial aspect is hormonal balance. Testosterone, the main male sex hormone, plays a key role in libido and erectile function. Low testosterone levels can cause not only erectile dysfunction, but also fatigue, weight gain, muscle loss, and even mood swings. Over the years, following thousands of cases, I have noticed that many men seek quick solutions without understanding the complexity of the problem. They try one remedy here, another there, but do not address the root causes. It's like trying to put out a fire by throwing water only on the visible flames, while the fire continues to spread underneath. It was by studying these needs that I discovered an integrative approach that considers both the physical and psychological aspects of erectile dysfunction. Part of this approach includes supplementation with natural compounds that support the male body. Among the many supplements available on the market, one that has stood out for its consistent results is Alpha Vita. What makes this supplement different is its complete formulation, which combines natural extracts known for their positive effect on male sexual health. Maca, for example, one of the main components of Alpha Vita, is an Andean root that has been used for centuries for its energy-boosting and hormone-supporting properties. Scientific studies suggest that maca can improve sexual desire and sperm quality. It is no wonder that this root is known as Peruvian ginseng, or natural Viagra. Another powerful ingredient in Alpha Vita is Tribulus terrestris, a plant used for thousands of years in Ayurvedic and Chinese medicine. Research indicates that Tribulus can help naturally increase testosterone levels, improving libido and erectile function. Saw palmetto, also present in the formulation, is traditionally used for prostate health. A healthy prostate is essential for male sexual function, as problems with this gland can directly affect the quality of erections and ejaculation. What impressed me about the Alpha Vita formula is how it addresses multiple aspects of male sexual health in a synergistic way. It's not just about temporarily increasing blood flow, as some medications do, but about creating the ideal conditions for your body to function naturally as it should. For example, the alpha-lipoic acid in the supplement is a powerful antioxidant that protects cells from damage caused by free radicals. It also improves insulin sensitivity, which is crucial, as insulin resistance is strongly linked to erectile dysfunction. Fenugreek seed extract, another component of Alpha Vita, has been shown in clinical studies to increase free testosterone levels, improve libido, and enhance sexual satisfaction. It's fascinating how these natural ingredients, when combined in the right proportions, can deliver such significant results. I remember a 45-year-old client who came to me completely desperate. His 15-year marriage was about to end because he could no longer have satisfying sex with his wife. He had already tried several medications, but the side effects were so intense that he ended up giving up. Headaches, nasal congestion, blurred vision, all that just to get an erection that didn't always last long enough. I recommended a change in diet, regular exercise, and supplementation with Alpha Vita. 3 months later, he sent me an emotional message saying that his intimate life had been reborn. Not only was he able to achieve firmer and longer-lasting erections, but his libido had increased significantly. More importantly, there were no side effects. Cases like this are not the exception. The combination of a healthy lifestyle with proper supplementation has the power to transform the sex lives of men who thought their problem had no solution. It is important to note that Alpha Vita is not a medication, but a dietary supplement with natural ingredients. This means that it works with your body, not against it. It is not addictive and does not require perfect timing before sexual intercourse. It is simply a way to give your body the nutrients it needs to function properly. The recommended dosage is simple, 2 capsules per day, preferably with a meal. Because it is a natural supplement, the results are not instantaneous like a medication, but develop over a few weeks of continuous use. This is because Alpha Vita acts on the underlying causes of erectile dysfunction, not just the symptoms. Another aspect worth mentioning is the presence of black pepper extract in the formulation. This component, known as bioperine, significantly increases the absorption of the other active ingredients, enhancing their effects. It's a small detail, but it makes all the difference in the product's effectiveness. Now, I know what you may be thinking, but my problem is psychological, not physical. A supplement won't solve that. You are partly right. If the primary cause of your erectile dysfunction is psychological, such as performance anxiety, a supplement alone will not be the complete solution. However, it is impressive how the body and mind are interconnected. Many men report that when they notice a physical improvement in their erections thanks to supplementation, their anxiety naturally decreases. It's as if the body sends a reassuring message to the mind. Relax, I can do this. This positive feedback breaks the vicious cycle of performance anxiety. Another common question is about age. Many older men believe that erectile dysfunction is simply an inevitable consequence of aging, and that nothing can be done about it. This is a myth. Although the incidence of erectile dysfunction increases with age, it is not a natural and inevitable consequence of aging. What happens is that, over the years, we tend to accumulate unhealthy habits, such as a sedentary lifestyle, poor diet, and chronic stress. These factors do contribute to erectile dysfunction. By addressing these issues and providing the body with the right nutrients through supplements such as Alpha Vita, men of all ages can significantly improve their sexual function. On the other hand, we have younger men, who are often confused and embarrassed when faced with erection problems. This shouldn't be happening to me. I'm too young, is what many think. The truth is that erectile dysfunction in young men is increasingly common and is often linked to factors such as excessive use of pornography, stress, anxiety, and poor diet. For these men, Alpha Vita, combined with lifestyle changes, can be transformative. This is mainly because the formula contains ingredients that also support the nervous system and help manage stress, such as alpha-lipoic acid and silymarin from milk thistle. Speaking of milk thistle, this is another powerful component of Alpha Vita that deserves attention. Known for its hepatoprotective properties, milk thistle helps keep the liver healthy, which is essential for male hormonal balance. An overworked liver cannot metabolize hormones properly, which can lead to an imbalance between estrogen and testosterone in the male body. For scolin, another ingredient in Alpha Vita, has been studied for its potential to increase testosterone levels and improve body composition by reducing fat and increasing lean muscle mass. Considering that excess body fat is directly linked to lower testosterone levels and an increased risk of erectile dysfunction, this is a significant benefit. One aspect I always emphasize is the importance of a holistic approach. Alpha Vita is a powerful tool, but its effect is enhanced when combined with other positive changes. Regular exercise, especially high-intensity exercise and strength training, is known to naturally increase testosterone levels. A diet rich in protein, healthy fats, and vegetables, and low in sugars and refined carbohydrates also makes a substantial difference. Stress management is another key pillar. Breathing techniques, meditation, and even therapy can be extremely beneficial for men suffering from performance anxiety. Cortisol, the stress hormone, is a direct antagonist of testosterone. The more stressed you are, the lower your testosterone levels, and consequently, the worse your sexual function. Quality sleep is also crucial. It is during deep sleep that your body produces most of its testosterone. Men who sleep less than 6 hours per night have, on average, significantly lower testosterone levels than those who sleep 8 hours or more. Imagine combining all these aspects: proper nutrition, regular exercise, stress management, quality sleep, and supplementation with Alpha Vita. The result is a truly comprehensive approach to male sexual health. Over the years, I have seen extraordinary transformations in men who have adopted this holistic approach. Not only has their sexual function improved, but their overall quality of life has improved as well. Greater confidence, better mood, more energy, more satisfying relationships. It's as if a dark cloud that hung over their lives has been lifted. It's important to remember that patience is key in this process. Unlike conventional medications, which offer immediate but temporary results, the natural approach with supplements such as Alpha Vita works gradually, building a solid foundation for long-term sexual health. Typically, the first results begin to appear after 2 to 3 weeks of continuous use of the supplement. Initially, many men notice an increase in libido and overall energy. After 1 to 2 months, the quality of erections tends to improve significantly. And after 3 months or more of regular use, that's when the full benefits manifest. Of course, every body is unique, and results may vary from person to person. Factors such as age, severity of erectile dysfunction, lifestyle, and underlying health conditions can influence the speed and intensity of results. That's why I always recommend patience and consistency. Take the supplement regularly, follow the dosage recommendations, and combine it with the other lifestyle changes I mentioned. It's a journey, not a one-time event. If you're experiencing erection problems, know that you're not alone and that there is hope. Erectile dysfunction doesn't have to be a life sentence. With the right tools and approach, you can regain your confidence, vitality, and sexual satisfaction. Imagine what it would be like to be able to go into an intimate encounter without that paralyzing anxiety, without the constant fear of failure. Imagine being able to fully enjoy the moment, truly connecting with your partner, without your mind preoccupied with performance. Imagine waking up in the morning feeling energized, confident, ready to take on the day with renewed vigor. Imagine the positive impact this would have not only on your sex life, but on every aspect of your existence. This reality is within your reach, and supplements like Alpha Vita can be a crucial component in your journey to achieve it. If you've made it this far in this video, it's probably because this topic resonates with you in some way. Perhaps you're facing these challenges yourself, or maybe you know someone who is. In either case, I hope the information I've shared today has been valuable to you. Before I close, I want to make it clear that while Alpha Vita and other natural approaches can be extremely beneficial, it is always recommended to consult a healthcare professional before starting any new supplementation regimen. This is especially true if you have pre-existing medical conditions or are taking medications. Erectile dysfunction can, in some cases, be a symptom of more serious conditions, such as cardiovascular disease or diabetes. Therefore, a medical checkup is always a good idea. If you found this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to the channel for more content on men's health. Share it with friends or family members who could benefit from this information. Together, we can break the taboo surrounding this topic and help more men regain their confidence and vitality. For those interested in trying Alpha Vita, I have left the link in the description of this video and also in the pinned comment below. There you will find more information about the product and how to purchase it. Thanks for watching, and remember, you deserve a full and satisfying sex life, regardless of your age or the difficulties you may be facing right now. The first step is to believe that change is possible. The rest will come with time, dedication, and the right tools. See you in the next video.